Dulwich Hamlet's latest Ryman League Premier Division outing comes in Tuesday night action at the Moatsiders as they take on Merstham. Dulwich were comfortable winners at Champion Hill against Lowestoft Town on Saturday, running out 3-1 victors to leave them needing 8 points from their final 4 matches to confirm a playoff spot. Injury ends Preston Edwards' 77-game streak in goal for the club, with fan favourite Phil Wilson returning between the posts, whilst Panucci Kamara starts ahead of Ibra Sakaja. Tonight is Merstham's 5th consecutive home game in a row. After 2 wins on the bounce, they fell to a 2-0 loss against Wingate and Finchley on Saturday. Hayden Bird rings the changes from that game, with Douglas, Vidal, Kavanagh, McDonald and Hall all coming in. Dulwich won the return fixture 5-0 last month. Can they complete a double tonight and really aid their playoff hunt? Here's Kamara. On for Clunis, and a bit of space for the time being. Dumaka's making a run down this right channel, and he should get there ahead of Gough here. Dumaka just looking over his shoulder to see where the defender was. And he beats Gough as well. On he goes, low ball in is good, and a goal at the far post of Gavin Tomlin. Referee awarded the advantage because Dumaka was impeded. Great work from the Dulwich striker, setting up Tomlin at the far post. And with the first shot either side have had in this game, Dulwich take a lead. Dumaka prepared to run the right-hand channel. Gough came across with him, just rolled it past the defender who tried to pull him back. Similar to the goal that they scored against Lowestoft on Saturday. Dumaka across the 6-yard box and Gavin Tomlin arrives at the far post. And Dulwich's top scorer has his 16th of the season. Kavanagh has time on the ball here. Bennett, back to his captain. McDonald now. Bennett trying to flick on towards Hall. Weatherstone takes decisive action, sends it downfield. Good header by Okoye. Cargbo didn't get the connection he wanted. Bennett, Hall with space. Looks to take it early. Pokes it off target. First chance Merstham have had this evening. Merstham getting on with the game quickly. Douglas. Hall with a lot of space, can take his time before crossing it. Here it comes. McDonald flicked that away from harm. Adai. Here's Michael Chambers, quick step over. Gets the cross in. And Clunis has to clear. Wasn't too far away from a header in there. Struck by Kavanagh. Ambitious and over the top. Best Merstham have offered so far. Clunis will take. Goes all the way back to Weatherstone, who has time here. Marc Weatherstone. Tomlin. Goes for goal again. That's easy for Makiese this time. On his weaker left foot there, Gavin Tomlin. Straight at the goalkeeper. Again delivers. Weatherstone was the target. It was Bennett back there defending. Cargbo. Yeah, by Cooper, but Dumaka will bring this down still. Dulwich on top at the moment. Here's Green. Floats in the cross towards Kamara. Chambers is up! What a save by Makiese that is! To deny Michael Chambers, who is still forward on the couple of corners. Merstham clear the line. That's an outstanding save by Yannick Makiese against Douglas. Inside with Cargbo. Good spot that from Dumebi Dumaka. Chips that wide to Green. Beanie. Patience from the visitors. Cargbo looking for Dumaka, holding off Douglas here. He's a tricky player. Dumebi Dumaka, on he goes. Goes for goal as well. Not a bad effort. Trying to go with the outside of his boot. Makiese watched it all the way. All his own doing that, Dumaka. For Cargbo. Lovely return pass for Clunis. Trying to dart inside of Douglas. He's done just that. It's going to be poked on by Vidal. Gough didn't get a call from Makiese. Douglas will find Hall and Merstham will clear effectively enough. Here's Vidal. So deep so far. Lose that to Kamara. Sloppy from Xavier Vidal. Clunis. Kamara. Clunis. Nice left by Kamara. On he goes Clunis. So then product for him. He goes down. That was a foul surely by Gough. Well, that looked like a clip by the defender from here. Might be lucky there, Mitchal Gough. Gough, that's lazy. Kamara, Cargbo, Kamara. He lined up a shot. That was a good drop of the shoulder. Goes past the second Kamara. Too deep across. Lovely build-up play by Panucci Kamara. Tomlin kept it alive. Green sends that in towards Dumaka. Makiese's come for it, not got there. And away by Marc Okoye it goes. Keeper never looked comfortable. Trying to claim that against Dumaka, who's good in the air. Header just lacked enough power to trickle over the goal line. Okoye got the clearance in. Kamara. Deep ball in. Okoye back into the mixture. On top of the net it goes from the Merstham centre-back. Shrugged off his man. Created the space for himself, Okoye. Couldn't keep the header down. Kamara. Drops for Bennett, I think. Here's Kamara now. Running out to Vidal. Green on the left. Chipped it forward. Nice run by Kamara. And for Tomlin. Sliding in was Okoye. It's come for Cargbo. He can strike from here. Took a deflection. That makes it comfortable for Makiese. Okoye heads down to Gough, who took a bit of a knock at the end of the first half. Mitchal Gough on his head. Could see he's okay. Not having any ill effects from that coming together with Dumaka. Here's Beanie. Look at Green coming forward to our left if Beanie can pick him out. Ignoring him for the time being and gone for goal, you know. Makiese holds at the second attempt. Okoye. McDonald dropping deep, lays that off for Bennett. He's got players to his left, one being Kavanagh. And Douglas is also coming forward from left back. Kavanagh pokes it onto him. So it goes. McDonald. Fluid football this from Merstham. McDonald's bursting towards the area now. Checking his run. Kavanagh lets it go. Struck goalwards and it's 1-1. Reece Hall finishes off a lovely Merstham move. And within 2 minutes of the restart, Merstham do draw level. Wonderful build-up play. And Hall has finished off in fine style as well, outside of the boot. Wilson couldn't keep it out at full stretch. So McDonald's burst forwards. Rolled it across the edge of the area. Good awareness from Kavanagh. Knew that Hall was behind him. Took it first time, the winger. Referee's happy with the 10 yards. It is going to be Vidal. He's the only man standing over the ball now. And he score against his former club. Referee is ready. Up steps Xavier Vidal. It's over the wall. It's not far wide either. Perfect height from Vidal. Okoye, well brought down. Stabs it on for Cooper. Here's Chambers. Now Beanie just inside the Merstham half. Kamara, that's well controlled. He can advance Panucci. Kamara. Got Tomlin in the penalty area to his left. Onto his right foot it goes. Spilt by Makiese in the end. Just spun away from him. Tomlin shot, deflected. Tomlin will take the corner from the far side. And towards Green, he got his head on that. And Makiese saves at his near post. Good in the air, Nathan Green. Got enough power on it. Just couldn't quite get it past Yannick Makiese. Referee has awarded it. McDonald just took a while getting to his feet at the other end. Felt the full force of that Drage challenge. As they sliding in that penalty area, Drage had to get it right. And boy did he. Does get on with the game quickly. Clunis comes across. Kamara's there. Brought down. Dumaka scuffs his final shot and it's cleared away. Merstham are feeling brave and want to go for the win. They too have good options on the bench. Ray Bailey-Allen, a quick winger, and Omar Folkes. Christian Campbell can play in an advanced position as well. Drage, long from him towards Tomlin. Gough's made a meal of that, and Tomlin has space as a result. He's got Dumaka and Kamara in the middle. Tomlin bearing down a goal himself and scores his second of the evening. A real mistake by Mitchal Gough gave him the space. Tomlin punished Merstham there, and Dulwich, like they did on Saturday, have retaken the lead so soon after Merstham equalised. Only Mitchal Gough will know what he was doing. The long ball by Drage couldn't bring it out of the air. And from there, Tomlin was one-on-one. Thought the angle was working against him. Beats Makiese. Into the far corner it goes. 17 for the season for Gavin Tomlin, and Dulwich retake the lead. Tomlin again to take Dulwich's fourth corner of the night. Usual contingent forward for it. Here it comes. Headed goalwards. It's Marc Weatherstone. As the referee counted it, I'm not sure. As he has. Weatherstone goes into the rabble. Met the corner from Tomlin, and Dulwich 2 goals in no time whatsoever. Tomlin in, Weatherstone heads goalwards. Dulwich lead 3-1. Feigns to cross and goes back instead to Chambers. Inside the Merstham half still. Cargbo. I think that goal actually has woken Dulwich up a little bit. Merstham scored. Tomlin return pass to Sakadja. This is lovely football. That's so close to goal of the night from Sakadja into the side netting. Lovely football. Give and go between him and Tomlin. Said he's in good goal scoring form. Nearly continued that run. The home side are going to make another change of their own soon. Now they've got to defend this latest Carew corner. He's gone short. Beanie. Left-footed cross. Chambers gets in. Headed that away from goal. Carew volleys that back in. Chambers! He gets on the score sheet as well. It must be a special night. Weatherstone on the score sheet, and now Chambers as well. And Dulwich have a fourth. Just his second goal of the season for the centre-back. Thought his chance had gone. He headed his first attempt away from goal. Carew volleyed it back into the mix, and he gets up to nod home into the far corner. So no one picked up Beanie from the original corner. Chambers headed away. Carew volleyed it back in, inviting for Chambers. Big smile on his face. 4-1 to Dulwich. And surely that's the points now. He's moving back 10 yards. Vidal, again, the sole candidate here. Sakadja being ordered to come back as well. Up steps Xavier Vidal. Again, it's over the wall this time. It clears the crossbar though. Not as near as his previous attempt was, Vidal. Cooper with the throw. Kevin has come short for it. Gives it back to his fullback. Folks held up well. Strong lad is Folks. McDonald now. Can he find something here? Rolls it wide. Hall. Anton Douglas. Reece Hall. It's McDonald again. Trying to throw it through for Douglas. He's done just that. It's at the outside of the post. Offside flag was up in any case, but lovely football. It was similar to the build-up for the goal. Blocked by Carew as attempted pass. Hall. Hall's shot is charged down by Chambers. Sakadja, Kamara, Sakadja. Again, Dulwich look to stretch Merstham defence here. Sakadja, nice step over. It's held up by Okoye. Merstham have men back now. Panucci Kamara tries to bend it. Comfortable for Makiese. Kamara can't repeat his goal as he did scoring against Merstham at Champion Hill. Leiston have drawn with Harrow in the other game tonight. Dulwich will go third. Here's Cooper. Howard back to Okoye. Tommy Kavanagh. Okoye again, that's given away. Kamara, is there one last Dulwich chance perhaps? Kamara does go for goal and held by Makiese again. Beanie goes short. And that is the full-time whistle. Dulwich Hamlet move up to third in the Ryman League Premier Division this evening with a 4-1 win over Merstham at the Moatside. They led 1-0 at the break, an early goal. Seemingly it was going to be one-way traffic after Gavin Tomlin scored from close range in the 11th minute, but Dulwich couldn't find a second in the first half. They maybe could have had a penalty, and Dumebi Dumaka had a header cleared off the line. And Merstham came out at the start of the second half and equalised, courtesy of a fine goal by Reece Hall after a lovely build-up play by the host. That, like it did on Saturday, reinvigorated Dulwich. And a mistake from Mitchal Gough at the back allowed Tomlin to steal in and score a second goal before two of the more unlikely goal scorers in the team, Marc Weatherstone meeting a Tomlin corner before an Ashley Carew cross was headed home by Michael Chambers for just his second goal of the season. As they Dulwich leapfrog Leiston up into third in that hunt for a home playoff in the semi-finals. They need now 5 points from the last 3 games of the season to be sure of a playoff spot. Final score at the Moatside is Merstham 1, Dulwich Hamlet 4. Gav again made it a bit hard for yourself at the start of the second half, but like Saturday, good comeback and a good win.
Yeah, a slow start in the second half, but like you say, good comeback. It's never going to be easier. They make you work hard for possession, and you have to be thinking when you haven't got the ball. Concentration levels has to be high always, and I think we did okay. Was clinical with our goals.
Phil, excellent 3 points tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was really good. Obviously, a little bit of a scare at the start of the second half when they've come back and scored. They started brightly in the second half, but I think after that we kind of settled down into the game again, and yeah, very comfy.
Gave Panucci a start in the league tonight. How did you rate him over 90 minutes?
Great energy levels, enthusiastic, shows good glimpses of good ability as well. Probably more decisive on his last pass or his last shot. but that will come with more game time. But yeah, promising.
Nice to be back between the sticks. I bet it was a game you never expected to be playing in again last summer.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was a funny one today. I mean, I only found out when I got here that Preston was struggling. I knew he said he was finding it a bit difficult on Saturday with his chest. Complete surprise turning up, and it's typical that it happened to be here that it would happen in. But yeah, no, it was great. It was great, and the response from the fans. I mean, I love playing here, and it was an easy decision to make when they phoned up and asked me to come and help out at the end of the season.
See two of your centre backs get on the score sheet today.
Definitely, I think we'd like to add that going forward in the next few games. We're a goal threat, we've got good bodies, good size and good delivery, so that can relieve a lot of pressure for us as a team, and I thought the boys done well today.
It's been nice to come back into it. I hadn't kicked a ball since the first week in January away at Hendon for Merstham, so I hadn't done anything for a long time, so it's been nice to kind of get back in. John's been fantastic to work with as well. The goalkeeping coach and Preston and all the boys as well have been good with having me back in.
Like Saturday, the first goal that we scored tonight, very clever run. It was Sakadra on Saturday tonight. Gavin making that run to the far post.
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, we've got down the right hand side with Didi. Great pass from him. And then Gavin following up with the back post. There are a lot of goals to be had at the back post, and I think the boys have worked really hard to get there. It's not easy. It's a hard run to get in at the back post, but they've got there and they've got the just rewards.
Whilst you haven't played too many minutes, obviously, in the last few weeks, how great has it been watching on the sidelines, the exciting attacking displays we put in?
It's really good. I mean, it's usually obviously in previous seasons it's kind of been when the form's dipped a little bit, but they look really sharp on the ball. They look very comfy. I think even Saturday you could pick holes in the performance, and the fact that you're picking holes in a 3-1 win at home at this time of the season shows the standards that Gavin always expects and the players expect as well. So I don't. Hopefully the run in now will be consistent, and yeah, we'll get through to the playoffs and up.
Tonight as well, I think you now need 5 points to guarantee that playoff spot. You move up to third as well. It's in your own hands for that home playoff.
Sure. But I mean, obviously, the main thing is to get in the playoffs first, and then obviously once we do, we'd like to play at home. But we take nothing for granted. We've got a tough game at Burgess Hill, who are still playing to stay in the league, but have done really well. I think they've amassed more than 50 points, which shows they're not an easy team. So that'll be a tough game, and we'll just worry about that first.